Oh, yes, indeed, it is time for another Mark's Comic Haul. Yo. Hey, everybody, I'm Mark Walters. If you're new to this channel, please do me a favor and like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. I'm trying to grow this channel and get more, well, basically trying to monetize it is what I'm trying to do. And I'm a long way away because I got to get to 1,000 subs before I can do that. But basically what I do here is I'll show off comic books. A lot of times it's like new this week stuff, some variant covers and things like that maybe you guys haven't seen. But they'll also give you some tips, maybe some books to look out for, you know, spec stuff and things like that. And on today's episode, I'm going to show, I'm kind of overdue in opening up some of these Walmart packs because I had gotten a few more. I did a video not long ago. I've actually done a couple of videos showing off some of the Walmart packs. And then I'm going to show you guys a small haul that I got. This is kind of long overdue too. This is from Titan Comics. He did a kind of a bargain box. Well, yeah, I guess you could say it's a bargain box sale. He had bought a collection, and I got to get to it before like everybody else did. But this was a little bit of a while back. I'm way behind in showing it, so I wanted to show that off as well. So I'm going to start with the Walmart packs, and we'll go into everything else. I did want to give a small note at the start of the show here. You guys, if you've been watching this show, you've noticed in the past several episodes, right behind me, that's a poster from Sheena, the movie Sheena, and it's actually signed there by Tanya Roberts. I had Tanya Roberts as a guest back when I was managing Dallas Comic Con, before the days of Dallas Comic Show, which is what I do now. And she was very, very sweet. She was a wonderful person, and it was just announced today that she passed away. And I'm not even really sure if they know why. They said it was not COVID related, but that she apparently came home, I think, after walking her dog, and she collapsed, and they could not resuscitate her. So I have very fond memories of, you know, working with her at the show. She was very wonderful. She was just such a kind woman. And so my thoughts go out to her family in this difficult time. I know that it's got to be terrible right now with everybody kind of, you know, stuck at home and not being able to have like a proper funeral and whatnot. So to Tanya Roberts and her family, my sincere condolences. She was wonderful. And I've got a few things like that I was very happy to get from her. So, okay, all right, so I know you guys are here to look at the comics. I won't talk anymore. We'll just get right to the comics. I have, since I've done these before, I've learned, mainly from people cluing me into it, the easiest way to open these is basically if you cut like an X on the back using an X-Acto, which is what I have. And be very careful, folks. If you don't know how to use an X-Acto, you want to be careful when you hold one of these. All right, so I'm going to open this up. Also, I want to thank, this particular pack was given to me by Ron Killingsworth at Collected. And Ron saw me posting on a Facebook group that I was having a really hard time finding this particular one, the Venom 25. And he said, I'm just going to give you one. So he gave me one. And then he suggested I try a Walmart that was up the street from where I live that I'd never been to before. And I go into that Walmart and I find two of these. I've been trying for like a year to find these, and I couldn't find one. The second he gives me one, I find them. So anyway, I'm opening up his, and I think I'm going to save the other two that I got. So, okay. There's a little bit of crinkling on this one. This is the hard thing when you get these Walmart packs, is it's really hard to tell if they're in good shape or not. This one's actually still in pretty good shape, though. Also, new little bit of information about this. Okay, so here's what I got. Venom, number 25. What is this? Spider-Man. Okay, so this is Jessica Jones, number 13, but the lenticular cover. And I guess this is supposed to look like an old Spider-Man team-up cover. Yeah. Okay, so I'll show it to you. Here's what the actual cover looks like, the Jessica Jones cover on the inside. I don't think I got one of those before, so maybe the contents are different on some of these. Oh, now this is nice. Star Wars This is number 62, and it says Star Wars Greatest Moments Variant, Death and Birth. I really like that. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. So, okay, so this is interesting because then this indicates that these Marvel packs have different books. Because I'm pretty sure the last one of these that I opened up did not have those other two books. Okay, I'll tell you what. Because of that, I'm going to take one of these Venoms that I had been holding on to, and I'm going to open it, even though I wasn't going to open it, just to see if I'm right and if the contents inside are different. Maybe I knew. Did I know that? Did I know the contents were different on the inside? I don't know. All right, so this is Venom 25 pack number 2. Okay, so interesting little bit of updated info on these Walmart packs. They recently restocked a lot of these, and you'll notice it on the covers, like the logos are a different color. And so that was leading to some people wondering, so does this mean that these are still first prints, or does this mean that these are like later printings, or what exactly does it mean? So here's what I've been able to gather from the information that I've looked at. Technically, all of these are Walmart exclusives, meaning that you cannot get them anywhere else in terms of the cover of the book that's on the front. So, regardless of what the printing is, it's still a Walmart exclusive. But, like, for example, this Venom number 25, when I look on the inside, gonna look up in the, what do they call it? The indicia, I think is how you say it. Actually, I don't even need to really do that. I can just do this. Okay, so down here on the barcode, if I'm reading this correctly, this is a 6th printing of the book. So technically this is a 6th printing, and I think like the Strange Academy one is considered like a 7th printing. But it's still a Walmart exclusive cover, so like you can't get this anywhere else. Okay, so I got Venom number 25, another Star Wars book, and a different one. But this is Star Wars 62, just like the last one. So this is the John Tyler Christopher action figure variant for Star Wars 62, featuring Nikto from the classic movies, and then the third book I got is War of the Realms number 2, another variant. I don't think I had this. Pretty sure I did not have this. And that's an interesting variant. Okay. Okay. By the way, these come with the backing board. But it does have like a UPC sticker on it. Okay, so next up I've got Batman and the Outsiders number 13. Now, I had been looking for this for a while because I'm pretty sure this has the Legion of Superheroes number 6 first print, which has the first gold lantern. I think. I'm hoping that I got the right one. We will find out together. And I actually got 2 of these. So now on these, I'm pretty sure on the DCs, the contents, I don't know why I was saying earlier that the Marvel had different stuff. I knew that. I don't know why I was acting like I didn't know that. I guess I was thinking of the DCs because people had been showing off that some of them were getting like the rare Spider-Man chase variants, but they weren't in like every package. So the Marvel 3 packs have different books on the inside. The DC ones, I'm pretty sure, are always the same on the inside. So this is one that I had been wanting for a while, as long as it's the one I think, because I really wanted that Legion of Superheroes. Okay, so the DC ones, I've showed you this before. These come with a backing board that is a connecting cover. I think it's the cover to Batman, what is it, number 100? The Jimenez cover. Yep, I was right. Okay, so this is Batman and the Outsiders number 13. And the book that I wanted, Legion of Superheroes number 6, first printing, first appearance of the Gold Lantern. They haven't really done a lot with that character, but I think, you know, there's still time. This looks like the Zafino variant for Hawkman number 24. It's nice. And the Tyler Kirkham variant for Aquaman number 60. So that's kind of cool. I'm happy with those. I'm mainly happy because I got the Legion of Superheroes, and that was the one that I really wanted. So, alright, so I tell you what, I got 2 of those, but since we know that the interior is the same on every one of these, I've seen other people open that same pack. I'm not going to open the other pack. I'm just going to hold on to it because I know what's in it. This will be the last one that I open up. This is the Strange Academy. This is a Marvel 3-pack. And again, I think this is the Strange Academy, I think, is a 7th printing. I'll look at the UPC and I'll let you know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that it's considered a 7th printing, even though it is a Wal-Mart exclusive, and it's only the 2nd time that that cover has been printed. Okay. So, by the way, I don't know if you guys have been looking for these, but, man, not easy to find. Like, sometimes you gotta go to several Walmarts before you can get your hands on these. Okay, so I've got the Strange Academy number 1, which, the main reason I wanted this, because I love Strange Academy, so I'm very happy to have that. And looking on the back, on the UPC symbol, yep, I believe this is the 7th printing. So, 7th printing, still a Walmart exclusive, only the 2nd time I believe that cover's been printed. The 2nd book on the inside, oh god, I saw the 3rd book, kind of disappointing. Alright, so it's the Unbelievable Gwenpool with the Fantastic Four. This is another one of the lenticular covers. So as you can see, it's Gwenpool fighting Doctor Doom, and the classic Fantastic Four, Reed fighting Doctor Doom. And here, as I open it up, you can see the inside main cover. I kind of like these lenticular covers, but boy, they are just... you just can't get rid of them now. Like, nobody wants them. And then my 3rd book is another copy of Star Wars number 62, the John Tyler Christopher Nikto variant cover, which I guess is kind of cool, although now I have 2 of those. I would have rather that had been something else, but oh well. Okay, so my 2nd thing I'm going to show in this video, now that we're already, oh my god, 13 minutes in. I had no idea we were running that slow. Sorry, guys. Okay, some time ago, I went to Titan Comics in Dallas. Jeremy Shore runs that store. It's one of my regular shops that I go to. And he had just bought a collection. And I think he had bought it from like a vendor or a retailer who maybe went out of business or something like that. So there was a lot of books in the collection. And what I was most impressed with was that most of the books that were in the collection looked like they had never been touched. I mean, like, some of them looked like they had just come off the printer line. And Jeremy was doing a deal where it was anywhere, it was like $3 to $5, depending on what the book was. I got these, and I'm pretty sure I spent a total of, I think it was 60. So, now it's been a while. It's hard for me to remember, but I think I spent 60. And I got all of these. So hopefully you guys will agree that I got some good deals. Some of these you might be like, what? Why? But I'll explain. Alright, so first up, these are in alphabetical order. So this is Action Comics number oh, sorry, 544. This is the 45th anniversary issue. This is one of those books that it's got the origins of Lex Luthor and Brainiac and an Omega Men cameo. And this is one of the books that I always pick this up. I see it a lot in bargain boxes, but I never see it in like perfect condition. It's always kind of worn and messed up, and it's a thick book too, which means the spine, it's usually messed up. This one is about as perfect as you can get. And so when I saw it, I mean, I was even checking, like, looking on the cover to see if you could see any dings where people had kind of folded the pages back. There's nothing. I mean, this one is just perfect. If I ever wanted to slab this book, this would be the copy to do it with. So happy about that. Keeping in my love of Superman, this is Action Comics number 548. And this is another one of those books that I've picked it up before in bargain boxes, but I've never ever seen a copy this beautiful. Looks like it just came off the printer press. And, you know, Rich Black on the background. He fights the Kryptonians. Just a really cool issue. So, yeah, just happy because it's a beautiful copy. And sometimes, you know, it's just nice to have, even if it's a book you've bought before, if you find a copy that just really looks amazing, it's kind of worth doing. All right, so this is Batman number 367. This features Jason Todd in the red and green costume, not as Robin, and a Poison Ivy appearance. And I always love this cover. Just kind of a fun Batman cover. And again, it's a perfect copy. There's like a tiny little ding right here that you can barely see. But other than that, it's like a perfect copy. So I was happy with that. Brave and the Bold, number 197. Again, this is a book, like, I never see these in excellent condition. I always see them kind of ratty, look like they've been read 100 times. This one is in perfect shape. This features Earth 2 Batman and Catwoman getting married. So that's kind of interesting. It also features a second modern age appearance of the Golden Age Batwoman. And it features, I always make notes on the back of some of my books. It features a Scarecrow story that is done in Golden Age style. So, just a cool book. Got a lot going on in it. And, but the marriage of Batman and Catwoman I thought was kind of interesting because, I mean, that's something we didn't even get when it was supposed to happen, like in canon, but we actually get it in this book. So, that's a cool book, and it's in perfect shape. Another cool book, I've had this book several times before. I don't know if I've ever had a copy that's quite this nice. This is Captain America 282. Bucky becomes the new Nomad. Was it Jack Monroe? Nomad? Anyway, first printing. They did do a second print of this book with silver ink. And around the time when they released Nomad. And other than this kind of like weird spine roll thing that's going on here, you see this a lot with Marvel books from this era, but other than that, it's in perfect shape. And yeah, I'm just happy to get that. So, and I shouldn't call that a spine roll because it's not really a spine roll. It just means that the cover was a little bit offset when they printed it, because if you look at this side, it's aligned perfectly, it's cut perfectly. I don't know what you would call that because it's not really a spine roll. And again, another book, I've had this book several times before. I never see this book in perfect condition. But this is a beautiful copy, and this is Captain America number 350. Just kind of a landmark Captain America issue. Thick deluxe format book. And yeah, I've had this book 10 times before. I've never had a copy this nice. If I ever wanted to slab this book, this would be a slabbable copy. So yeah, happy to get that. Here's another book I've had where I usually find it in kind of rough condition. This is a beautiful copy, just an absolutely beautiful copy, and especially because, again, it's a thick spine book, and that's Conan number 100, The Death of Bellet. Just a beautiful, beautiful book. Is that John Buscema and Ernie Chan on the cover? Yeah. Yeah, always love that cover. Thick book. Beautiful spine. Very slabbable copy. If I ever wanted to slab it, it would probably come out 9.8, 9.6, 9.8. Daredevil number 164. I always like this cover, and this features the origin is retold and explained in this issue. But yeah, just a really nice copy. And he cries, "Father!" He's kind of doing that Darth Vader thing from Revenge of the Sith. No! Remember that from Revenge of the Sith when he does that? I just rewatched Attack of the Clones the other night. Oh my god, that movie's terrible. Revenge of the Sith is fairly watchable though. Alright, so we got Daredevil number 190. This is just another great classic issue. Elektra returns, and this features a partial origin. And this is just a great copy. I think there's one little tiny ding right here that I found. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's right there. But maybe a couple little minor dings on the spine. But it's a really, really nice copy. Happy with that. Again, these are books that, like, I see them a lot. I never see them in good condition, and I don't think I've ever owned this book. And I was very happy to get this book, and I'll tell you why. So this is DC Comics Presents number 41, Superman and the Joker. Really cool cover, which is, what, Jose Delbo, I think? Is that Jose Delbo? Oh no, that's Ross Andrew and Dick Giordano. Sorry about that. But the real reason I wanted this book, other than the fact that it's a Joker teaming up with Superman, is that this features a preview of the new Wonder Woman. So technically this is the first appearance of the new Wonder Woman that they did around the whole kind of crisis era when George Perez came in and reinvented Wonder Woman, and it first appears in this book in a preview. So I was very happy to get that, and it's a beautiful copy. Another beautiful book, DC Comics Presents number 72, Superman, the Phantom Stranger, and the Joker. And again, I mainly grabbed this because it's got Joker. You know, any old book with Joker is always good to have. And it's a fantastically beautiful copy. Doesn't look like anyone's ever touched it. So, some of these, by the way, just so you know, were in really ratty bags and boards. Like, I couldn't wait to get them into my Mylar. And then some of them were not bagged and boarded at all. I just kind of had to go through them and find the nice copies. So, another great Batman issue. Batman number 512. This is the 45th anniversary issue, and it's the second appearance of the new Dr. Death. Always love this Gene Colan cover. Gene Colan is one of those great artists that mostly just gets acknowledged for Marvel work. But I love some of his DC work. Wonder Woman, Batman, a lot of really cool stuff, and this is one of my favorites. So, and it's another just gorgeous copy. Okay, we're getting into some stuff that I'm really stoked about. Like stuff that I was like, oh my god! So happy about this. I mean, this is just so beautiful. I want to kind of look at this for a second. Okay, so Doctor Strange, King Size Annual number 1. I've never owned this book. I never thought I'd own this book, at least not a copy this nice. And this is features brand new art by P. Craig Russell. Just a gorgeous, who is this? Is this Frank Brunner? I think it's a Frank Brunner cover. Maybe. Anyway, good God, look at that. Classic Marvel. And again, thick spine, like, you know, this is one of those deluxe format books. The spine is gorgeous. Nothing wrong with it. So happy. Books like these are what made the entire stack worth it, you know. because I actually did spend a little bit more than I'd planned on, but I'm happy that I did because these were great. Fantastic Four number 108, another awesome classic Marvel cover. This features art by Jack Kirby and John Buscema, but the main thing that is important about this book, if you want to consider this like a little bit of a minor key, this was Jack Kirby's last artwork at Marvel before he left to go work at DC. So, kind of a big deal, you know, like the fact that this was your last Kirby Marvel art, and then out of there, gone to DC. Just a really beautiful copy. Look how white that logo is. Oh my God. Just happy, happy, happy. Loving that. I think that's a... Even the FF are powerless against the Mega Man. I don't know. I don't know if I've read that story. I'll have to go back and look. And then this one I picked up for no other reason than just it's a absolutely... Okay, I will admit on this one, like, so on this one, if you look at the logo, it's really white. If you look at the spine right around here, it's kind of yellowed a little bit. Like, you can see, you know, this is an older copy, and it's not in perfect shape, but it's darn near perfect. This copy, Fantastic Four 114, I dare you to find anything wrong with this book. This looks like it just came off the printer. Look at the logo. Look at that. Look how white the corner box is. Like, let me see if I can capture it with the glare there. Look how white that is. And it's perfect. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. The spine is absolutely, absolutely perfect. Rich black on the cover. I mean, just a gorgeous Marvel book. I don't think there's any key or anything in this issue. I think it's just another great early Fantastic Four. But my God, find a copy that looks like that. Find a copy that looks this good for what I paid. You can't. I mean, it's... By the way, I looked up some of the values on these, and considering what the values are on the books in these condition, in this condition, I got a steal. I got an absolute steal. And I'm going to reiterate at the end of this. Okay, so this is Fantastic Four 147. And again, another absolutely beautiful copy. I don't know what else to say other than look at this cover. This is one of those, like, you know, I've been watching videos for the last few years, like Dr. Von Chilla, when he shows off books and he's kind of raving over how great a book looks. I feel that way about these books. Like, I feel like Dr. Von Chilla feels about his books when I look at these books. These books are absolutely gorgeous. Thing versus Submariner. Just a gorgeous, beautiful copy. In fact, I hope Doc sees this. I think he would be proud. Okay, so it's not all Marvel. I got a few DC mixed in here. Flash number 305, and I always love this cover because first of all, it's kind of another one of those like rich black on the background, but you've got Golden Age Flash with Modern Age Flash and kind of a clashing of the two worlds, and just a wonderful issue. So, and when I saw this copy and I saw how beautiful it looked, there's nothing really wrong with it. Had to have it. This book, if I had gotten no other books that day, and I just got this book, I would have considered myself an absolute winner just for picking up this book. I have wanted this book for so long. I've never seen a copy that looks this good. I'm so happy to have this. This is Giant Size Dracula number 5. Anybody know the significance? I'll have you look at it there for a second. I am probably going to slap this. This book, I think, goes for, well, in this condition, probably like $80, $90. I need to go back and look it up because I can't remember the exact pricing on it, but just a absolutely gorgeous copy. It's another one of those thick deluxe format books. The spine's gorgeous, the book's gorgeous. There's really nothing wrong with it. This is the first John Byrne artwork done for Marvel Comics. So, kind of a major key, you know? I mean, if you're a John Byrne fan, this is where it all started. You know, if it wasn't for this book, who knows when his career at Marvel would have kicked off. Very, very happy to get this. Very happy to get that. Okay, we've got Invincible Iron Man number 170, which I believe... Is this the first time that Rhodey wears Iron Man's armor? I can't remember. I know there's some sort of minor key to this, I think. But I want to say he becomes Iron Man in the issue before, but this is like his first adventure in the Iron Man armor or something. I don't know. If you know, tell me down below. I can't remember. I just know that when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I got to get that book. And it's a book I've had before. I've never had a copy this nice. Some more DC. We're getting close to the end, folks. I know this has been a long video, so if you're still with me, thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate it. Justice League number 193. The main reason I picked this up, again, was because it was just such a beautiful copy. Very white. And also, this is a little bit of a key. It's the first appearance of All-Star Squadron. This is there's a preview in the book, so this is technically their first appearance. But yeah, just a really beautiful, beautiful copy of a book that normally is beat up when you see it. Another Justice League. This is Justice League number 250. And again, this is a book that I've had this book multiple times. I've never had a copy this nice. And this also is a minor key because Batman rejoins the Justice League in this issue after being absent for a while. So, just a really nice white. I've got a really bright light right here, as you can see. Look at that. I'm melting. But trust me, it's white. Here's another book. I don't think I've ever had this book, or at least I've never had it in this nice a shape. And granted, this is mostly reprints, but it does feature a brand new Hawkeye and a brand new, or it's Hawkeye and Two Gun Kid story. And that is Marvel Tales number 100. This is a really thick book, as you can see. Thick. Beautiful copy. Absolutely beautiful copy. I mean, I wish I had this book when Stan was alive. I would have had Stan Lee sign this baby, and I would have slabbed it, because it just would have been a beautiful book to have a Stan Lee signature on. But yeah, look at that. How can you not love that? That's great. And last but not least, adding to my Superman collection, Superboy issue number 144. I think I actually have this issue, but I know I don't have a copy this nice. And it's just a great Superboy issue, you know. Really cool artwork. I think that, is this Kurt Swan? I think this is Kurt Swan. But yeah, really nice Superboy. So there you go. That's it. That's my mini haul. And I've been holding on to that one for a while. I think that one's actually from like Labor Day, if I remember correctly. And I just never got around to doing a video for it. But all of that, if I recall correctly, all of that was like $60, I think. It's been a while. I'd have to go back and look at my receipt. But I think I got all of those for $60. And just to kind of put that in perspective for you, there's a couple of books in there that are worth like $50, $60 by themselves. And then that giant-sized Dracula, the one I showed you, the first John Byrne art, that's worth some nice coin. So I definitely got a deal, and I'm very happy. So Jeremy at Titan Comics, again, coming through for me. Very much appreciate you allowing me to jump in early on that recently acquired collection. Okay, so I'm at 35 minutes. This is like one of my longest videos. I got to end this. I hope everybody's having a good week. Guys, if you haven't seen the list of comics that's coming out this week, oh my God. I'm going to have to, like, sell my car. It is crazy how much stuff is coming out this week. All those Future State books, Marvel's Eternals, Thor, Venom, like, everything is coming out this week. It's crazy. So save your pennies if you haven't already. If you want to find out more about me, you can go to bigfanboy.com. I'm sure I'm going to have a big haul video this week of new this week stuff, and I'll be broke. You can go to bigfanboy.com or you can go to DallasComicShow.com, even though Dallas Comic Show is on hold right now. But yeah, this is Mark Walters with Mark's Comic Call, y'all. If you guys would, please like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. And I will see you next time on Mark's Comic Call, y'all. Take care.